Welcome Unicums and soon to be Unicums. I'm OKVeeder, and in this video I'm going to be going over 3 games by Sai. He's going to be playing his 268 in the first one, he's going to be playing his 140, and last of all he's going to be playing his T57. Now for this video it's going to be quite critical. Now the reason why I'm going to be very critical on these 3 games is because I want you guys to actually learn something from this. I want you guys to learn from Sai's mistakes. Now, these 3 games are all very good games. However, I do think that there are some small mistakes that you guys might not notice right off the bat, and I'm going to point out what they are and how to change those mistakes and not do them, basically is what I mean. Now, for this first game, in his 268, I think he was having a bit of technical problems. He was running into walls a bit. Maybe his device was lagging out or something like that. But he is going towards the left side. Now, my main concern about going towards the left side is that you don't have any cover. Now, in the 268, I would mainly play the right side because you do have the gun depression on the 268. The 268 isn't like an E3. It doesn't have great armor, and even though it does get troll bounces, you don't want to be put in situations like this. You want to play, I would say you want to play behind your team or with your meds. Now, what Sai is doing is he's frontlining in this. Definitely not something I would recommend, guys. Don't frontline in a tank destroyer that is not an E3. And, well, what he's doing now is he's doing the right thing right now. He sees that a guy is behind him, so he's going to go for this guy and take this guy out pretty quickly here. There we go. Now here, instead of going forward, it takes around 10 seconds for your tank to reset its camo. And if Sai had just stayed there and waited 10 seconds, this Yagi 100 would not be pre-aiming at him. He would have been able to go to this position, and the Yagi 100 most likely would have been looking somewhere else. That's just one mistake that I'm going to point out here. Other than that, he's making good trades. He's using this hard cover to make sure that he keeps his tank hidden. He's gonna get he gets a really nice shot into this VK here, hitting his turret cheeks. And right now the game is tied right now, 2-2. He's secured 3,400 damage just over 3 minutes into the game. And now he's pushing up. He's focusing down the one-shots. Good thing to do here. He's not poking out for that U100. However, yeah, he's going to take a shot from him. Now, he's being aware of that guy that's coming behind him. So he's going to use this rock to make a barrier between the U100 and him. And this is the right thing to do. No, I have no problem about this. He's just waiting for his teammates to distract that U100, and when he sees that U100 distracted, he's going to poke out, get a nice shot into him, securing 4,948 damage. And here we go. He's going to absolutely annihilate this IS-7 for 600, not 600 damage, for 6 damage, I mean. And yeah, overall, great game. He gets the mastery. 4 kills, 11 shots fired, 11 shots penned, and overall a great game. But I just pointed out some mistakes that he did, and maybe some mistakes that you guys are doing and possibly not noticing. Now in his next game, he's gonna be in his 140. Now, I personally do not like to go towards this middle area. Now the main reason why I don't like to go to this middle area is because you can't get spots off the bat unless the enemy team is pushing into you. And when the enemy team is pushing into you, whenever you go out for a shot, you're gonna take a shot in return because there's no hull down position. You can't keep your lower hull covered and go hull down. But luckily the enemy team doesn't all go towards the right side, so he is able to push with the Centurion 7-1 and go for his T-54, tracking this guy and catching him off guard. He's gonna make him use his repair kit, and the Centurion and Psy are gonna take out this 54 and they're hardly gonna take any hits in return. Psy's still full health. He's making good trades right now. He's coming around, wrapping around to get the max roll on that 54, take him out. And now he's letting this Centurion 7-1 get into cover, and he's just going to push towards this Leopard PTA. He's still full health, and since the enemy is pushing on the left side, he is sensing the urgency that he does need to push the right side. So, doing the right thing. He does have the lead, and out of nowhere, the 5120 pops up. This guy does not have very good luck against Psy. He only ends up penning one of his 3 shots. And now, I've said it, and I'm gonna say it again. Whenever you're brawling a tank, especially if they're a heavy tank, aim in your shots, because it's just not fun to watch when you bounce easy shots that you can pen if you had just taken 1 extra second to aim in. And especially since that 5120 was reloading, Psy easily could have taken, he could have literally just sat still and just aimed at that 5120 and just gotten shots into him. But he is, after he kills that guy, he's doing the right thing. He's pushing down the middle, and he's going for the guys that are pushing his teammates. He's trying to create a distraction. Now, the only thing that I'm critical about here is this is kind of suicide, honestly. Like, you're going into 3 tanks and your teammates aren't able to back you up, and you're not even aiming your shots. Just aim in your shots and look at how low your teammates' HP is when you're rushing to help them. If they're almost dead, you don't really want to rush into the thick of things. You kind of want to hang back and whittle them down and then rush in. But he does secure a very nice game. 5,354 damage. Great game in his 140. Now, on the next game, he's going to be playing in his T57. It does look like he had a bit of technical difficulties at the beginning because he does look like he loads in late. And now, I personally have no... Actually, I do have a problem against what he's doing. He should be going towards the middle area where those dunes are so that he can go haul down. Like if... I wouldn't say dunes. I would say they're more like little haul down spots behind all those buildings and stuff. Hope you guys know what I mean. But he is deciding to push towards the middle here. Now, all it takes is for the enemy team to have guys situated on the flank, and when you're pushing across, you're gonna get shot on the side. There's no 2 ways about it. Like, this is just trapping yourself, and I think Psy even realizes it, but he's already got himself in a situation where he is trapped, and now he either has to wait for his guys to push the right side until he can do anything, or he has to back out and run. And what he does do is he waits for his guys to push the right side until he does move up. And now he's going to move up and clip this mouse from behind. This was definitely satisfying to watch. After he clips this guy out, he's just going to wait to reload. He knows that mouse is looking at his teammates, so he isn't really worried about that mouse. It looks like he just has an IS-4 with him on the right side, so kind of something to be worried about right now. But as the IS-4 bounces, Psy's gonna get another chance to kill his mouse, and he ends up taking him out. Now, He's going to poke. I don't know why his STI is like showing his rear. Like, what in the world was he thinking? He sees that 183 and he backs out. And now he's just kind of preparing for that STI to go towards the left side. He's gonna reload, and this STI is not the brightest person in the world, and he's just gonna go in front of a clipping T57. Sai's gonna take the hit and take him out. And now here's after he clips, he's gonna take a bit of a gamble here. Now I personally would not do this. This is so sketchy what he's doing right here. That 183 could have still been there, and he would have gotten shot in the side, and that could have ruined his entire game. But he does get away with it, and he goes for his 268, and it ends up working out for him. Now there are 3 guys left, and now Sai is just gonna go for the last bit of damage here. He's clipping his clip. He has 3,520 damage secured. Less than 3 minutes into the game. Actually, just a bit over 3 minutes into the game. And now, here is where Sai gets a little greedy. Yeah, buddy. That's a little scary. Don't stay out in the open for a 183. But he gets his clip off. He gets his damage. So, I mean, in the end, it does end up working out for him. However, he could have been able to play more aggressive at the end if he did not take that hit from that 183. So, just keep in mind that when you do take big hits like that, it can ruin your game. It can ruin potential damage. He actually could have gotten like a 6,000 damage game if he did not take that hit from that 183, because there are still 2 guys on the other side, and he would have been able to get that damage. Now, it looks like he has a bit of lag issues here. He ends up missing his shot that looked like it was aimed in. But he takes out the 183, securing 5,085 damage. And now, I would not clip here. The main reason is because his teammates are rushing the left side, and it's going to take him too long to clip. Like, by the time his clip actually reloads, these guys are going to be all dead, and if he didn't clip, he would have been able to get at least 2 shots in instead of 1 shot for like 200 damage. Anyways, a great game from Sai. He secures 5,400 damage, and I think it was 4 kills. Yeah, 4 kills. I hope you guys maybe learned from Sai's mistakes that I did point out. I'm sorry if I did put you on the spot, Sai, but what I am hoping from this video is that others can learn from your mistakes, and that maybe you can learn from your mistakes a bit. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, hit that like button. It really just shows that you're supporting what I'm doing. And if you really support what I'm doing, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.